All right, good morning. It's Neil, and in this video, we're gonna hike Cedar Creek Falls. Here we are in the parking lot. We're about to get going. A nice parking lot here, about 10 spots or so. Also, there's bathrooms here just up from the parking lot. So All Trails has this hike at 5.4 miles and should take us about 2 hours and 40 minutes. This hike is in the area of Ramona, which is east of San Diego. It took us about 45 minutes to get here. Also to note is that to go see the waterfalls, you need a permit, which was not really difficult to get. There's a link in the All Trails description. You have to get it at recreation.gov. It costs about $6. But one thing to keep in mind is that you probably want to book about 2 weeks out in advance, because I tried to book last week, which was Easter weekend, and they didn't have any permits available. So we ended up booking for this weekend. They say this is strenuous. According to All Trails, it looks like it's just 3 miles down and then 3 miles on the way out. It's an out and back type of trail. So yeah, we basically hike down, enjoy the falls, eat some cutie oranges, and then hike 3 miles back up. Okay, we've gone 3/4 mile. It's the second bench that we've seen like this. So that's good. There's lots of rest areas to stop. So I imagine we'll probably see them. We'll probably use those on the way back out. So that's another type of bench that we've been seeing. This one has like walls and shelter. So I imagine during the summertime it comes in pretty handy to shield yourself from the sun. And you can take a rest. We're at the halfway point. Here comes a bike coming down. Hey, morning. Man, I want to see that biker hike right out of here. That's a bummer bike ride. I prefer hikes where on the way back, it's downhill. Like, I'm not a fan of these hikes where you hike down, then you gotta hike back up. But, oh well, this is one of the more popular hikes here. And there's waterfalls. A mile left. And then 3 more on the way back out. Gotta go across, use this log across the rocks and back up over that path.
Are you serious?
Careful. Okay, so in case the water level's high like that, you might want to bring an extra pair of socks in the car or even in your pack. Just be sure-footed, slow steps. There you go.
Sure-footed is not my specialty.
Well, nice. Okay, so keep in mind you might have to cross a stream, especially after it rains. All right, we're here at this fork in the road. Up to your left, looks like you can go to Saddleback, Eagle Peak, or Road Trailhead. If we keep going straight this way, that way, we head to the waterfall. And then back the way we came is the San Diego River Gorge Trailhead. So the trail is well marked, easy to follow. Not terribly overgrown, it's wide. So it should be pretty intuitive as to where you're going. Looks like we got another stream to cross. All right, you lead the way, honey. You always want to just kind of be sure-footed, check. Just check your footing each time before putting all your weight. But there comes a time where you just gotta trust and send it. And there we go, we're across. Half mile to go, we're almost there. Nice and well-marked trail though. Have a third stream to cross. I mean, come on, we're going to look for a waterfall. Why is there water involved? All right, you got it, honey.
This looks a little more difficult.
Whoa. Okay, there goes 1 foot in the water. Third stream. Like I said, what business does water have being here? We're trying to look for waterfalls. Look at that pool. I think people do jump.
Yeah, but there's like signs all over.
Oh yeah, I know. People say you shouldn't. I'm sure that doesn't stop people from doing it. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? We got to get a thumbnail. Why something comes up and snakes me. Doesn't feel bad. So I've seen footage of like in the summertime people jump maybe like off that rock there. But yeah, I think some people even go up even higher up there. Dude, this is freaking cool. All right, I think we're just gonna rest up and enjoy the sounds and scenery and eat some snacks and then make our way back out. More people are coming down, so we figured we'll give them a chance to enjoy the falls. Now we're gonna take the 3-mile hike back up. Just follow the rocks. I gotta remember to water.
It's not bad.
Thank you for telling us.
You bet.
Yeah, we were confused too.
track was cool. Yeah.
The
No.
waterfall was worth it. My gosh, it was so
Wow.
beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Be careful, hey.
All right, and there we have made it. The gate is just right up here. It was 10:47, took us under 3 hours, not including the 10 or 15 minutes we had at the waterfall by ourselves. Nice.
Did we really do 18,000 feet? Or 1,800?
1800, that's what it says.
See.
It's roughly about 1,000-foot elevation change from here to there.
All right, cool.
Huh.
It's not as bad as...
It's gradual, so it wasn't that bad.
Is this the hike where kids are like drinking down at the bottom and then passing out on the way up because
Yes,
they don't plan for it? Okay.
Yep. They jump
right.
off. They get to drinking. They start jumping, wanting to jump off the cliffs, get hurt.
Okay.
We have to go down and medically
Get
fly
them.
out.
All right.
Or they get up here, get to hiking halfway up here, and it gets so warm
Yeah.
and so hot during the summertime
Yeah.
that they can't make it.
Right. That's the one
They
thing.
hit exhaustion.
Yeah. That's the one big recommendation is bring water. Is that we've heard. Yeah.
I would much rather carry a little bit of extra water
Right.
and not need it than be halfway back up the hill and have zero water.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. The parking lot is now pretty much full. If you remember when we got here at about 9 o'clock, there was only 2 cars ahead of us. And additionally, there's like parking along this road behind us. So people park along the street too. But just to let you know, you need to get a permit, and I recommend coming early. The payoff was definitely the waterfall at the end. And the fact that Angie and I had it for about 10 to 15 minutes by ourselves was a huge bonus. So I recommend coming early if you want to try to have that same experience. On the way out, we saw maybe 50 people heading down. So I can imagine the waterfall and the pool with 50 other people is probably not the same experience. But it was a great hike. Reminder, you need to get a permit. I would recommend booking at least a couple weeks out in advance just to check. We did this on the Sunday after Easter. The permit cost $6. It took us under 3 hours to do the entire hike. It looks like it's definitely getting crowded now. It's about 11 o'clock and parking is pretty slim. But that's it. Cedar Creek Falls out here in Ramona. I'll link the All Trails link down below in the description. We're gonna eat our sandwiches here at this picnic area. And that's gonna do it for today. So once again, my name is Neil. I just like to make videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.